How to make fast, easy, and free thumbnails. How to make fast, easy, and free thumbnails for your YouTube videos. Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne. Well, first of all, I am no expert. I'm a grandma's channel, and I usually talk grandma's wisdom. And yet, I want to share with you my very simple way, an easy way, and free way of making my own thumbnails. Now, not on every video do I put a thumbnail, but most recently I've added a thumbnail to most of my videos. As y'all know, thumbnails kind of catch other people's attention, and it can determine whether a person clicks on your video or does not click on your video. Well, first of all, y'all know I created 3 new channels in addition to my Dianna Brianne Fairchild channel. I have Grandma's Porch with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, Grandma's House with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, and Grandma's Adventures with Dianna Brianne Fairchild. And I explained to you all why I created 4 channels rather than just have 1 channel. I think it's wise to have more than 1 channel. And for me, I have a channel for different purposes. And some of them, 1 channel I may use for live streaming, whereas 1 channel I may use more for my wisdom. Another channel I may use more for my adventures. So I have a reason for my madness. But getting back to my point of thumbnails, you know, thumbnails should not have to be expensive. And so when someone told me I needed to use some thumbnails with my videos, I thought, well, how do I do it? I've been up on YouTube publicly about a year. Now, I've had a channel for 10 years, and yet publicly, I've only been doing this for about a year, and I did grow rapidly. And that was before my thumbnails, so that was solely based upon my content. And so now, what I'm doing with the thumbnails is I'm doing my best to make my own thumbnails for free. Free is always the best way, isn't it? Usually. And so the way I'm doing it is well, first of all, I had gone to a couple sites and they wanted like $300 a year for us to have unlimited supply of different kinds of photos so that we could use them as thumbnails. And I thought, do I really want to pay $300 a year for thumbnails? I mean, is that what I really want to do? Is that my purpose for being here? And I thought, no, I'm going to see what I can do on my own. And a few months back, I had done a lot of photos. Someone had told me, they said, well, you need to update all your photos. And so I did. And so I had taken a lot of photos. And when I did update my photos for my profile, I had all these photos. And I thought, well, you know what? Why not try to use some of those? And so I began to use some of those. I began to use other photos that I had taken along the way, just randomly, you know, when I'm out and about. And I thought, why not use those? Those are free. I don't have to go and pay a subscription to have an unlimited supply when I pretty much have my own supply of what I need, and they're personal. And so I began to go through my house and taking photos of my paintings. As you all know, I'm an artist. So I started taking photos of my paintings, and I used some of my paintings up. One of the most notable is my 3 old lady paintings. And I use that anytime I talk about old lady topics. And so I use that for a thumbnail. And I use my own profile photos, and then all I simply do is use whatever program I happen to have on my computer. And most computers have some kind of program on it that you can make thumbnails with. And so I think mine is Photo Pincher or something along those lines. And I use that. And I just go in and I crop the photo. which is easy to do. And then it lets you put text in there, and I put text in there. If it's a photo of something else and I want my own photo in there, I can put insert in there. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to do this. I'm not all that technically savvy with this kind of stuff, and yet I think I do a pretty good job. And so sometimes my thumbnail doesn't really match up with what I'm talking about, but I just put the title up of what I'm talking about with the thumbnail photo, and it works. It works. It's free. It's easy. I can do a thumbnail in about 30 seconds. And so it really doesn't take me that long. And so for people who want to buy the unlimited supplies of photos, I think that's great. But for me, I didn't want to do that. And so I wanted to do it free and easy and just use my own photos. And if I didn't have one, I would go out and take a photo of something. And just, I'd look for something in the house and I would take the photo, and then I would, put it into whatever program I had on the computer, and I would put the text on it, upload it, and that is easy. So it's pretty easy to do when you are creative with what you've got. I always say work with what you've got first before you go out and buy something that maybe you don't even need. And so often people go out and buy what they don't need only to find out they had what worked from the beginning. And so I always try to use what I already have on hand. But I do think it's great to put thumbnails up because they do grab people's attention. And so a great thumbnail can make all the difference in the world, whether someone watches your video or not. So I hope you like, share, subscribe to all 4 of my channels. And I hope to talk to you soon again. May God bless you. And I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Grandma's porch, a place to relax.